Hello and welcome back. If you're watching this, chances are you're keeping an eye on Fubo. And let me tell you, this week has been full of fresh momentum, bullish signals, and a renewed sense of optimism around the stock. Whether you're holding shares or just tracking the opportunity, now is a great time to get caught up on what's happening, what just dropped this week, and what we should be watching for next. Let's get right into the good stuff. Just this week, multiple sources including Seeking Alpha and A Invest highlighted a clear shift in Fubo's financial fundamentals. Despite pressure in the broader market, Fubo is showing strong signs of improvement, especially on the revenue and margin side. Analysts noted that losses are narrowing and cash flow is getting better. That's a big deal, because it signals that the company isn't just surviving, it's turning the corner toward a much more sustainable business model. At the same time, we've seen a major uptick in analyst interest in options market activity. A new report pointed out that Wedbush recently raised its price target on Fubo to $5, and several analysts continue to hold buy or moderate buy ratings on the stock. What's especially interesting is what's happening in the options market. Call option volume has surged this week, which often indicates institutional traders are betting on upside. It's not just chatter, this is real positioning by people putting serious money behind a bullish outlook. So what's driving all this positive sentiment? One major reason is that the broader story around live TV, sports streaming, and ad-supported content is back in focus. Fubo has positioned itself right at the intersection of all three. It's one of the only platforms that offers live sports, interactive features, and growing advertising revenue at the same time. And with other streaming services tightening their belts or shifting strategies, Fubo suddenly stands out as a high-leverage play in a market hungry for growth. Now, what should we be looking out for over the next 1 to 2 weeks? First up, watch the analysts. If Wedbush's price target upgrade kicks off a wave of new targets from other firms, that alone could send the stock higher. Any upward revision, even just from neutral to buy, can move the needle fast, especially in a small-cap growth stock like this. Second, options data. If call volume stays high or even increases next week, that could mean momentum is still building behind the scenes. It's one thing to see it once, it's another when the pattern holds. So keep an eye on that volume and those open interest levels. And third, keep watching for any news about partnerships or content deals. Fubo's real edge is in live sports and interactive experiences. If they announce any new streaming rights, advertising partnerships, or user milestones, that could be a major catalyst. With back-to-school and NFL season approaching, this is the time when platforms lock in attention and advertising dollars. If Fubo secures anything strategic before earnings, it could light a fire under the chart. Speaking of earnings, that's another big one to mark on the calendar. Based on past release dates, we can expect Fubo's Q2 earnings to drop in early August. That means we're just a couple of weeks away from potentially big news around revenue, subscriber growth, and updated guidance. If the company beats expectations or shows real progress toward profitability, you can bet the traders will jump in quickly. It's already setting up as a classic anticipation play where momentum builds ahead of the report. So, to sum it all up, this week has been quietly bullish for Fubo. We've got positive coverage from analysts, increased price targets, strong options activity, and improving fundamentals. And in the weeks ahead, we have real catalysts to look forward to. Analyst updates, possible new deals, and earnings just around the corner. Keep your eyes open, stay focused, and remember, this is not financial advice. Always do your own research and make decisions that are right for your personal situation. But if you're watching Fubo, now might be a very good time to pay close attention. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.